Yeah, I think I am live, people. Just waiting till everyone joins, and it's gonna be playing through my Stranger Things synthwave remix. If anyone's interested in anything about it. If anyone has any questions about this project, lob a question in the chat. I'll try to answer it as best I can. Very simple stuff. How long do I spend on this? 14 hours? Not too bad. Yes, Ryan, what are you saying, mate? Hello, man. Bare people joined. Yes, I'm from England, so my slang might be very different to you lot. Yes, TJB132. Yeah, sub bass, mate. I'm actually using just a regular bass as well as the sub, actually. Israel, banging. Yes, BBrightz voice reveal. Finally. After near on 3 years, yes. Because my old laptop could barely handle 3 silents. As soon as you add chords, it would lag. So, yeah. I was streaming 60, but I don't really see the point of the extra 30 frames if you're recording FL. So, Ryan Mohammed. I'm 21. I'm 21. But yeah. If any of you have any demos, send them to the good old promo email. Bangladesh, yes. I'll sure to have a nice listen. Yes. Get that listen in a minute, mate. Stock plugin tutorial. That is very nice. I'll probably use Citrus, wherever that is. That plugin, I can do quite a bit of deep house stuff with Citrus, if I can find it. There it is. Mohammed, I've been producing for near on 6 years. I started in December 2013 under a name that will not be named because it's embarrassing. And then around February 2014, I come up with the name BBrightz for whatever reason, and now we're here 5 years later in 2019. Yes, France, yes. How you doing, mate? Future Bounce, yeah. Nice bit of Future Bounce. I'm going to continue my Brooks tutorial. Obviously, I finished with started with the bass on the first episode. I'll probably move to the leads yet, but obviously I'm using the Brooks David Guetta song. When You're Gone, whatever it's called. Selected, yeah. I don't know if the template was selected before, but I definitely need to do a tutorial and get that requested bears. Or a lot, should I say. Sorry for the English slang. I get that requested a lot. Bass is gross. I'm hoping you mean us in a good way. Hopefully. Yeah. Let's wait for a few more. Another demo from Francis. Yeah. Now wait another 5 minutes or so, and I'll get onto them demos. Nasty. Hoping the audio quality is nice. It's my first time streaming, so using OBS and all that nonsense, all the technical voice meter, blah 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 stuff, just to use an ASIO driver. So yeah, if you have any questions about music production, any whatever tutorial requests, stuff like that. What's up, creation? How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing good. Now I've got my new laptop. I can start doing a lot more of my tutorials, because before, if you're in this channel of watch my previous progressive house videos or some stuff, I would load one silent, make a triad chord, and my CPU would go to 100. So it's actually very, very nice to actually have a powerful laptop so I can actually use a lot more. Vocals. Hamix, what are you saying, mate? Yeah, vocals. I mainly use Splice. Yeah, Francis, you know, it's very. As soon as you load like a, I used to use the Cashmere polysynth stuff for chords. I think it was a chord machine. This one here. I'd use that for chords, and then as soon as I do like a stuff like that, it would literally go to 60 CPU, and then the frames would drop in the video, and then it would go down from there. Deep house. For some reason, my channel loves deep house because that was where I started. But me personally, I love progressive house. It's a lot more like I prefer the melodies. There's a lot more emotion in it. But yeah, I like deep house. Prefer making progressive house. But yeah, for the vocals thing, let me get back to that. Splice is what I mainly use. What's up, Tech Gamer? What are you saying? For my most recent tutorial I did, I got so many questions about the vocal. I used, I'm trying to find it. It was the Identity Records. I think it was like the Ultra Vocal Pack 6 or something like that, or 7. It might have been 7. Future Bass. I love Future Bass, but the sound's constantly evolving, so I wouldn't know whether to do the old school 2017 LFO synths or the. So if you could Skio music, yeah. But yeah, I mainly use Splice on here. There's probably a vocal. I think it was Vocal Pack 6 I used for the tutorial, but I'd usually just scroll through here on the vocals here. I've got a cold blood romance. So yeah, that's what I normally use. But obviously, as you can see, they're all BPM different. I don't really like stretching vocals that much. Probably the maximum I would stretch a vocal is probably like 15 BPM. I don't like stretching any more than that. So if I wouldn't, before I would literally just go on browse and then choose house. I could choose deep house, but I just choose house. And then vocals, set the BPM from around 115 to 125. And then I would go from there, go through all them. Oh yeah, I'll go through them, yeah. So what are you making right now? I'm about to go through the demos in a second. Got 4 demos now, that's nice. How old are you? I'm 21. Yeah, I'm 21. I might sound older, I might sound whatever. I get a lot of my voice is deep, stuff like that. So I can understand why I sound older, but yeah, I'll start a progressive house track after the demos, yeah, for sure. So yeah, let's get into these demos, I guess. Hey. Right, so if any of you have any feedback for other, yeah, I knew I sound a lot older, yeah. So yeah, if any of you have any feedback for someone else's demo, be sure to lob it in the chat. And yeah, let's have a nice little conversation about these tracks. Let's listen. Let's see what this one's saying. Immense. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably do maybe one a week. Hopefully one or two a week. We'll see. Yeah. Eclectic Productions. There's the first one. I need to I'm gonna download it so I can. How do I get in? No, it's not letting me. So because Google Chrome is frustrating where you can't skip through it, so I need to download it. But sounded nice, yeah. Mate, I'm not sure if you sidechained the white noise in the drop. Lets you the kick of the punch, or the punch of the kick, should I say? Hit through a lot more. Also, have I got an example? Let me see. Hopefully I can load this. Usually, most of the time now, I sidechain pretty much every drum, and that's in the drop anyway. Just a slight sidechain, just to allow the little click of the kick punch through, just to give it more. I'm gonna give it another listen in a sec, so I can give you more feedback. But yeah, for example, so yeah, well, I lied. Obviously, being false. So what I normally would do is load a sidechain, put it in about 50 or so %, just to get rid of that initial click. And so luckily for me, in the sample it looks like it's already, yeah, so you can see here, it's already. Favorite meme? I'm not really into memes. The only memes I'm actually aware of are anything to do with Marvel, because I'm a big Marvel fan, so. Chance to see in Tech House. I'd like to do Tech House. I have a lot of Tom Zanetti stuff to do Tech House. It's just Tech House tracks are usually 6 minutes long with like 2-minute intros, so I wouldn't know if I should do a full tutorial or just a drop, stuff like that. FBI, oh, FBI officials. Yeah, I'll check it out in a minute, mate. Fisher, losing it. That's a club hit right now. Yeah, I'm gonna give that track one more listen quick, so I can give you some more feedback, and then I'll move on to the next one, mate. So let's check it out one more time. Yeah, also with that snare there at the beginning, the build-up snare, maybe put a tiny bit of sidechain on it. So the kick punch through. Again with this piano at the top with a high key piano, maybe put a stereo image on it, kind of put to the sides. Give a bit more atmosphere in the when you're listening on headphones or that, speakers. And yeah, maybe turn down the snare a bit in the build up. A bit aggressive. And also take the low end out with an automation clip on the master, just to build more tension. And I can hear the sine down lifter. Turn it down just a touch. Yes, mainly work on your volume levels and maybe a bit of EQ on each, EQ on some of the break sounds and drop sounds, and just sidechain your white noise and drum stuff for your drop, just to make it punch you a lot more. So yeah, that's the first one. Where did you learn to be that good? I've been producing for about 6 years. There was a period where I opened FL every single day for about 2 years. Every day. Even if I didn't make something, I would try and make something or work on something or download an FLP from YouTube to either learn from it or get the presets or whatever, because that's how everyone starts, that's where everyone works now. So I just worked consistently and actually put the time in. But now, obviously I do tutorials myself, stuff like that, so people can learn about revealed recordings. They have a revealed.dj website where you can watch masterclasses, but you have to pay credits for it, obviously. So yeah, so you can watch like Maddox, Sick Individuals, Mance, stuff like that. They do masterclasses. I think Stamped have done a couple, and Kashmir tutorials as well on Dharma. They're will you explain more about professional mix and master? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a I'm not a professional mix and master. I know my way. I know my way for a good mix down. Usually, from what I've learned, the mix down, work on your mix down. and then your master will be a lot easier. But so yeah, stuff like this here. I used to watch a lot of this stuff. I learned a lot from this one, the more expressed 7 Cs. This one's a
I'll start with the most pitched up. There's a Noveltech character LFO tool, which is just
stuff like this, like just the LFO being inversely parallel to the kick. All that, just small little details. You just apply them to your mixing and your next track, stuff like that, and then you eventually see your quality of the tracks increase. Just send me samples like kicks and organ bass. Yeah. Let's close this. I don't have M1 installed yet on this computer, so I need to actually install M1. But obviously, the M1 being the most popular. Kicks. I use kicks are very important in deep house. It took me a long time to find decent ones. Obviously in my pack. One of my favourite ones being this one here. And then they're your more traditional ones. And yeah, so organ bass is mainly down to M1. That's what most people still use nowadays. But I have no idea when it'll go out of fashion. But yeah, how to know unnecessary frequencies. Well, let's, for example, let's just load a nice little. Let's turn it down a bit. So we have that in your. What I'll do is just do a nice little. Right there. So what I'll do is I'll dip it like -3 dB. Or you could even go exaggerate and do -8 to really get it out of the way. And then it's usually between the 5K and 9K, so you'll hear annoying frequencies. But that's like that. You mainly do that with super saws and stuff like that because they're very hissy and in your way. But then what I'd also do in the end is I'd add an EQ on the master. What's up, deleted? What are you saying? And depending if you have Pro Q or not, you can do it with FL's regular one. But I'd add a brickroll EQ and cut off anything after around 22 or 23 hertz either or. And then I'll do the same thing with the higher frequencies. Do a brickroll slope and cut anything off around 19K. Because you don't hear anything under 23, you don't hear anything above around 18, 19,000. So, yeah. But I'd only do that when the track's completely finished on the master. I'd either do it on the in the project stage, or I'd bounce it out in WAV and then do it when I do my so-called quotation mastery stage. But I never really do a lot of mastering myself because I haven't finished a lot of tracks recently because I'm lazy and I need to get out of stage. But yeah, mate, you can send your demo later. Yeah, sure. Could you send me samples? Send me samples. I'm doing a free I'm not sure if I should do free progressive house or free deep house. I might do it all in one as a 10,000, either 10,000 or 9,000 sub special because I'm going strong. I'm almost at 9,000 subs and I'm getting an incredible amount of support recently. So yeah, I'll probably do it for either 9,000 or 10,000 special. I'll do a big green progressive. I could either do a huge one, future bounce, deep house, progressive, big room, all in one, or I'll do yeah. Let me know what you would like. So that's to change your name. Nice. It's all good. It's all good. It's obviously I know he's inspired by Selected, but it's all good. Everyone's inspired by other people. Stuff like that. It's all good. No problem, mate. It's all good. Got another track. Send it through. I'm all good. Happy to listen. So next is Francis with appreciate it, man. Deep house. Sounds so good so far, man. What's up, Mazu, mate? How you doing? Sounds good so far, man. Nice. Good, man. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've done sidechain here, maybe on the Reese base, do a bit of sidechain. But yeah, the mix is clean, man. Nice.
Here we go.
It's a guy called Francis and or Keed, I guess. Who made it, I guess. That sounds good, man. That sounds good. I'm not sure if yeah, see the waveform's a little bigger, so there's obviously I can hear piano in a second drop. The mix was clean. The only thing I would suggest is with sine waves as a sub. When you get to like the for example, let's get rid of that. When you get to like the C4, C5 range in the sub, you put this on number 1. There you go. See how you have like a when it's around the C4 area or the C3, it's fine. When you get to the C4, C5 area, you get a nice ringy effect on the sub. See if you can hear. Right there on the third bass. So maybe load up an EQ, find where that ringy one is. Well, it sounds like it's G sharp to be fair, yeah. And then you do like a 2-3 dB dip on it just to get rid of some of the ringiness. But it's obviously not necessary, but it just helps clean the mix a little bit. Yeah, it was really good. That was a good one. Yeah. I'll just send you a demo. You send it to I'll write in the chat for you lot. BBrighttzpromo. That's where it right, yeah. At gmail.com. There you go. You send it to that, I'll get around to it. I've only been streaming for half hour. I'll probably stream to about 7 o'clock for like another hour or so maybe. Yeah, that was good, man. That was good. you lot are saying. What's up, DJ? Milo? No, I don't know how you say your name, but what's up, man? Organ House is, yeah. Organ House is really good. Low Stepper is one of my favourite organ tracks. Probably got an advert. Yeah. And there you hear what I was talking about earlier. If you're interested in trance, Armin van Buuren masterclass, I've watched it. It's quite helpful. If you've been producing for quite a few years, you'll probably know quite a lot of stuff he teaches you. But it's always helpful to be there. But yeah, this that's a really good track. If you wanna listen to that? Joe Stone, yeah, he done a couple remixes. What got him that I know him from about the M1 and stuff. You mailed me, nice. I'll check it out in a minute, mate. Check your mail. Check my mail. Let's just go straight to the next one because they're building up. They're building up. Progressive house. You're right. Deleted. Yeah, I did make a template right out here. The vocals, yeah, that's what I did, yeah. I think you might just need a bit more sidechain. Yeah, it's a bit more sidechain just to give the kick more punch. I'll check it, Snap. 100%, don't worry about it. I'll check it. How to make expert song, or a poem, or vocalist. Will be added later. Another question is how to make vocals in a song. Yeah, again with this one, you might just need to work on your volume levels, sidechain in the anything above 5 to 10 or 9k, just to give the clicker the kick more room, and yeah, EQ your basses to fit more together. Maybe do a bit of compression on the leads bass as well, just to squash them together and make them sound like one. You probably already know this. Choose one main lead sound. It probably applies to everything as well in basses as well. Choose one main bass, one main lead sound, and then choose quite a few other layers to complement it. EQ them different. Give them all the same sidechain, but just make them sit nicely. But that was good, man. That was nice. Progressive. Progressive's always the same. It's just same as Big Room. Obviously, Big Room has evolved since like 2013, 2014 era with the Tsunami, the Animals, the Immortal. But it's obviously evolved. Progressive House is mainly known for its emotion and melody. So you can't really see how like Big Room. Some people make Big Room at 132 BPM. Some people make Psytrance, big room, stuff like that. They fuse the two. It's just progressive is a lot more to Cage does it quite well. He does it in triplets and stuff, just to give a little like different feeling and stuff like that. But it's quite hard to make it sound different without like moving away from the progressive house sound. So yeah, with the vocals, let me go back to that quickly. With vocals, most of the time they're either mixed when you download them, or if you work with an artist, they most likely mix them with a mixing engineer on their side. If not, it's mainly with progressive house and just regular dance music. It's mainly just EQ, reverb, delay, compression, maybe a bit of de-essing. But when it comes to all the mumble rap trap, auto tune, all that Travis Scott stuff, it's a whole different game. But, yeah. Which computer? I got it custom built on a website called PC Specialist. Because it's unnecessary to buy a Omen or an Alienware laptop when they just add an extra £300 for the brand when you can get the exact same specs for a lot cheaper. So if you get it custom built, you don't get this £300 added on for being a special brand. So yeah. Always 4/4 melody. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Kaze does it with also he made a song Triplet. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, does that. Does give it a little different. What's up, Janik? Janik, what you saying? I sent you, bro. What's that rhythm? Yeah, let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on. Malik again, back again. Will it load? Will it load? My laptop is breaking. My laptop is going on one. Let's try the SoundCloud link. I'll get back to yours. Oh, it's downloaded again. Right, we'll get back to that in a second, mate. I'm just gonna check the Blaster Jack's Children of Today. There we go.
We are the children of today. We are the ones that got away. We are the future left unsaid. It's our time to change the world. We make it better as we learn. We are the ones.
Send you demos there.
We are the
Back. What's up, bro? Here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Festival. Here we go. That was nice, man. That was good. I see you use the tremor kick. That kick always works. That was good, man. Oh, BPM. A BPM switch. Here we go then. That was good, man. That was nice. Yeah, the BPM switch, that was perfect. Perfect. Instead of just building it up and dropping it at the same. Yeah, where's the pan in? Yeah, there, the pan in. That was nice. That was good, man. That was the only thing I can really suggest, and it's a bit late now because it's been uploaded, but is a super saw bit. Is the exact same what I was just explaining earlier with the let's just, for example, let's go with this one here. Turn it down a bit, but it's the exact same as before. The this mark here. You hear how hissy it is? It's very hissy. But if you do it, doing even like a delete that one. If you do a nice little, you'll hear just the whistly sound. So do about 3 or 4 of them in certain areas. Dip it by -7 or so, just to get rid of the hissiness and the super saws. But other than that, man, that was good. That was good, man. That's why I added it to my likes. That was nice. Solid. Good work, man. Oh, there we go. There goes the Gmail. Will it let me listen to this now? Straight away I can think the kick's out of key. Yeah. And or the melody's out of key. Just move the melody and give you a kick, you'll be fine. Yeah, first either move your melody down the few semitones or up a few to pull it in key with the kick, or find another kick or just push the kick and key with your melody overall. Because straight away after the first 2 hits you can just tell it's off and it throws off the listener, so. Citrus is sound design for me. Like I want to learn it, but it's a very tedious process if you are blessed with presets, which is the problem. If I wasn't introduced to presets, then I'd probably be forced to learn sound design. I'm still trying to learn it. I've been learning it with Deep House a lot. It's just the super saws and the big room synths and the progressive synths. If you have the best of the best, I wouldn't see the point of wasting time to make them. As much as it's unique, you're still going to end up with the same result. Straight away here, add a, if you use an FL, you can use free peak controller and sidechain your reverb. Oh, and here comes another BPM switch, boys. Another one. but straight away, yeah, sidechain your reverb. So moves it out of the way. When you do that quick dun kick, you might have to if it's on the playlist, then just chop it so it doesn't overlap, or if it's in the mixer, right click and click cut itself because it sounds like it's overlapping. Yeah, the sub's overlapping, so yeah. Let's move right on. Alex West. ID sent in web form, solid format. Problem, can I open it somewhere else? Or should I just download it? I'll check it out in a minute, mate. I'll check it in a second. Can I just download this? I was going to take me to that. Yeah, I'll get back to you, Alex, in a second. I just need to and send me an FLP. Here we go. Here's the big man. Hammix. It's all good. It's all good about this SoundCloud link would do. With Alex West and the other guy. If you could send me, SoundCloud links are more preferable because it's just easier to skip through. Because when you send a WAV or an MP3 on Gmail, I can't skip back through. I don't know why it's always been like that. It's foolish, but yeah, a SoundCloud link would be easier. But let's check out the big man Hammix. Also, I'll just do a quick tutorial, a little mini one. Say we have a melody playing, turn off the reverb in the plugin because you don't want it there. And then you add like a fruity reverb too, whatever reverb plugin you use, doesn't really matter. You would want to clone the channel. I usually just use an init preset from Silent, just because it's easier. Put it in another mixer track. Put a fruity peak controller on it. Mute the signal. Turn the volume up. Go onto the channel with the reverb. Right click it. Link to controller. And name it reverb carry or something. But as you can see there, silent #2, silent #2. Internal controller to the peak. Change the mapping formula to inverted. Accept it. And then when the MIDI plays on the Ghost channel you just made, there it ducks it, and allow the input coming in here. So I usually just go in the spanner, turn up the volume, and it ducks it. And then if you exaggerate it, yeah. So do them on your synths, and you'll be good to go. Beast Game ID. I'm just going through people's demos that they're sending me to their my promo email. Yeah, there you go. Solid. Send me the SoundCloud link. Nice. Yeah, we'll check out Hammix to see what he's got. Here we go. What's up, Chris? What are you saying? With the hi-hats there, Beast Game, I'm going through demos that people are sending me on my email, and then if I'm teaching them anything or giving examples, I'll make it on FL. I'm not currently making anything at the moment. I'll see if I'll make anything after the demos. But yeah, if you have a demo you want me to listen to or anything, just send to bbrightzpromo@gmail.com, and yeah, we'll go back. Not mastered. Yeah, it's fine. Mastering is mastering only really puts up the volume of your track. So mainly focus on your mix down, and then the mastering would come a lot easier. But yeah, what I was gonna go back to with the hi-hats. What you should do just to give it a bit more groove, and you wouldn't exaggerate it. But if we have a, let's get some X. Hi-hat loop going quick so I can demonstrate. Need like a, there you go, this one there. So 140 BPM. If you had like a kick playing on top of this. We'll just do 4 to the floor, why not? If you add both of these to the mixer, and then you should be familiar with sidechain compression. The way I do it, you can use Fruity P controller, but I just use Fruity Limiter. Go to compression mode, turn the threshold down to around 25 to 30, turn the ratio up to around 2 to 2.5. If you want to exaggerate it, turn up to 3. And then go to the kick channel, right click the arrow at the bottom, sidechain to this track. Go back on the Fruity Limiter, and select the kick. So when the kick plays, if I was to exaggerate it, so it's back in there. But yeah, I'll give it a bit more bounce. Yeah, I'll listen to the second drop now, mate. It's all good. Let's go. What's up, EDM lover? What are you saying? That's nice, man. Sounds good. The only thing I'd really suggest for this is, it sounds clean, mixed down, everything, it sounds fine. Is just maybe put some stereo imaging on the vocals, just so they're a little more wider in your headphones or speakers. Just to separate it from the super saws and the saws and stuff like that. But other than that, sounds good, man. That sounds clean. Yeah, the volume sounds fine. I'll just say usually when you move them to the sides, it's to the ears, it picks up volume anyway, even though it doesn't actually pick up volume. It's just because it's in the side of your headphones or speakers. It sounds a little more out there and in the mix. But that's the only thing I suggest, man. It's just widen them to the sides. That sounds good, man. Again, FLP, I can't check that. Trippy Red, Bass House. Send me a remix. Nice. I'll check it out in a minute. Oh, they're called in Madness, yeah. I mean, it sounds fine anyway. It's just you sent me a. Is it on that list? TJBs, let me know if it's on that list. Unless it's that one there that just come through. Right, that's well, what was the other one? I just the Trippy Red one. Yeah, it was a good track, man. It was a good track. Look at this waveform, boys. Look at that. That is fat. I got a feeling it's gonna have a. I have a feeling it's gonna be a parody. I don't know why. It's just the size of that waveform is huge. So we'll find out. I got a feeling it's going to be bass heavy, boys. I got a feeling. That waveform is massive. We're about to find out. Here we go.
Hey guys, smoke a wood, in the woods, on some wood. I approve this message 1400. Hey guys, woods, on some wood.
I mean, it sounds incredibly bassy and heavy anyway, so it sounds fat, so it sounds good already, but it's not really There's anything there. I heard something there in the background. I don't know if it's bass, sub bass clashing or something clashing with the sub or anything. Did you hear that? Right there. Maybe just double check with your what's playing at that spot. And I believe it's bass house. It has bass house in the title. I'm not very familiar. I made a bass house video the other day. But again, I literally only learned that genre a few days prior to that, so I had to do some research on popular songs of bass house and that. Bass house on steroids, yeah. So it's very aggressive.
On some wood.
So yeah, that will make people in the club go crazy because the bass is incredibly. I mean, look at the waveform; it's fat, but I'll get there. I'll get there, Beast Game. Don't worry, mate. Here we go. I'm just gonna go through them quickly now because I have this. This has potential, boys. I don't know why. As soon as I heard that, that sounded good. That sounded good. Who's this from? Snap. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but we're about to get in there, boys. Here we go. Whispering in my ear. Free vocal build. You don't want to hear it when I drop the bass. This is good, man. This is very good. I can hear it on a bit more like polishing. Well, I'm happy it's private, so you haven't put it out yet. If you spend a bit more time polishing the overall mix sound of the track, it sounds very good at the moment. I can hear it on Revealed, man. The Revealed community, what they do. I can hear it on there. I can imagine it in this little playlist here. Free download with your little thing there. But that sounds good, man. Carry on. Carry on. That sounds good, man.
I can hear your voice. I can hear you through the silence. Through the silence. Through the silence. I can hear your voice. I can hear you through the silence. Through the silence. Through the silence.
It sounds good, man. It sounds very good. This part's giving me a more West Up feel. More Reese, should I say. More Reese. This guy whispering. He builds. Oh, BPM change. This is very good, man. This is probably my favorite one so far. Ah, there we go. You've already got it signed. That's banging. I was gonna say you could definitely get that signed. That was good, man. That literally, I don't have any, I don't have any feedback because that was, I just liked it. Man, you deserve one of them, my man. You deserve one of them. Even though that's the other guy. Then what's your send me an email again. Send me to this email. Send me a link to your SoundCloud because I'm intrigued, man. That was good, man. That was yeah, brilliant work. Drop 2 again. One sec. Ah, the trap. That was good, man. Honestly, that's all I can say. It's very good. I like it a lot. Quality track. BPM changes. I've recently been really enjoying the BPM changes. It's just different from hearing the same. Again, we'll use this as an example because it was very on point. Hearing that, and then it goes through to the super saws. And then it builds up to back this again. I would much prefer it to build up and do this again. And depending on if you're making commercial music, this is perfect for a festival because you build up with the 128 or the 132, and then people are. This could be used as an ending track because you just go harder 151. It's a lot more energy, you know, because it bangs with in the club. Just powerful, man. It hits hard. That was good. But now we're moving on to Madison Beer, Jax Jones, Martin Solveig, DJ remix. We're going to be getting a complete mix level. Now I have my laptop, I can actually go very in depth. Is yours not there? Yeah, I can actually go proper in depth with my tutorials now. So you'll probably get one very soon. I'd like to say in the next month or so. I'm also focusing on my 10-minute ones because for starters, it's nice for me to be put on a clock, and you guys seem to really enjoy it because I also give the free FOP each time. So yeah, yours not there. I guess just send it to me as a private on SoundCloud. I guess that's the only other way I could receive it. Just send it to me as a message on SoundCloud. Hopefully it comes through. But could you make drum and bass pack? Oof, drum and bass. I've actually never attempted drum and bass. So I don't know what to say about that. I can try my best, but send it to this email, and then hopefully I will get through. But for now, we're listening to this Jax Jones remix. Oof. Oof. I'm 21, Chris. 21 years of age. I like how you start changing the vocal when it drops. If you're from the UK, there's a radio called Kiss FM. I could definitely hear this on a radio show or Friday night, stuff like that, or in clubs. Sounds nice, man. With here, I would put an EQ in the master, and take out the low end just to so the sub doesn't come in, or just filter the sub in, filter the lows out of the sub, and then bring them back in right here, instead of them coming in instantly. Bring them in like right there, so just like the 4-second gap, and then it comes back in. drops back in. Sounds nice, man. The mixdown sounds pretty clean as well. The only thing I could really suggest is either just stereo image the piano a bit more, just to give it a bit more separation from the bass line, but you don't really need to do that because it sounded fine. It sounded nice, man. Good work, man. Good work. Summer vibe. Summer vibe. Oof. Nice little artwork, man. That was good. Look at that. That sounds... It looks similar to Martin Garrix's one. I can't remember. It just looks familiar, but that looks good, man. Looks clean. That's another thing as well. If you're interested, get nice artwork for your releases, man. Because as much as mine's boring as hell and just a crappy logo, I don't really use SoundCloud for tracks. I use it just to upload FLPs and stuff. But yeah, if you can yourself, make it yourself. If not, just invest like £15-20 in just a simple artwork someone can make, because it can make a difference, man. Huge difference. That looks nice. Yeah, I usually make my own artworks, but I've probably start paying for them now because it gets to a point where I want to improve the quality, but I can't keep up with the quality. So yeah. Just a bit there. Sound like there's a little click. I don't know if any of you's heard that. Oh, good, man. Good track, man. Good track. Nice work. Chill. Chill. You need to chill, bro. Who needs to chill? Here we go, people. Sing along. There you go.
'Cause I don't wanna live a life like that. Oh no, I don't wanna wake up to being alone. Oh baby, I just want you to be my home.
Sounds good, man. The only thing I'd really suggest is just to find something that fills up the well, what am I looking for? EFX. Where is it? EQ. No, it's not. It's this one here. So if you listen to this, it sounds like your sub is covering this area, the plucks are covering probably here, up here. But it sounds like around the 200 to 600 range, it sounds a bit thin. So maybe either find like another lead sound or another bass line that's just fills up this part of the mix here, just to fill it out and make it a bit more full. But yeah, other than that, it sounds good, man. With the vocals as well. Yeah, I don't know if you did them yourself. Someone else recorded them for you, and I don't know if they was already come mixed. But as funny as it sounds, if you just use a tiny bit of sound goodizer, I'm hoping to use FL. If you don't, then it just have to be like a compressor, I guess. But I usually use just the A section, and you literally only pull it about this amount. It just gives the vocal a bit more body, evens it out a bit more. But yeah, fill up the frequency a bit more, and that's all I can really suggest, man. Good track. If it doesn't have to be SoundCloud, it's just this issue here. Yeah, that should be fine. It's just this is WAV. Yeah, well, I'll get back to that. But it's just SoundCloud's easier because I can skip through the track. For example, if we go with Diego's one. Oh, maybe not. It's gone. I don't know what happened there, Diego. I'll send it again, but it's gone. But yeah, this one worked. Yeah, for example, I can skip through to certain points to let everyone know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so let's see what Mazu, I'm hoping that's saying your name right, has to say. Tropical House, people, let's go. Go tropical. Hey, you didn't get my email. Scroll up. Scroll up. Should I scroll up? Is it there? That's yours there, yeah, I guess, yeah. I'm just gonna go fast now, because we're gonna get to the end, I guess. But yeah, let's go. Tropical House. Nice bit of guitar. Nice and different. Straight off the bat. It sounds nice. You probably use some sort of chorus and stuff like that, but you can use a plugin called Hardcore if you're with FL. These have some nice amp presets. But yeah, straight away, it sounds nice regardless, so yeah. Make the snap a little wider as well. Snaps sound nice if you duplicate them, and you yeah, say like you would have the snap playing. Obviously, it probably sounds wide because, you know, Kashmir does use stuff, but what you'd normally do is you would duplicate it, so drag another one, make it unique. You would drag one a bit to the left, one a bit to the right, like a V shape, and if you compare them, the two, it just sounds a little more wider. Yeah, the YouTube link's fine, man. It's all good. Same thing before. I don't know if it doesn't sound like the sine wave or the sub bass is sidechain. Check. Does it sound like it's sidechain to any of you lot? I don't know if I'm hearing it wrong. Nice pluck as well. Sounds good. Yeah. Just sidechain your main sounds. But it sounds like the guitar goes throughout, so you might have to create an automation clip where you can just do sidechain compression to the kick, where you're only sidechain if the kick's playing on top. But yeah, EQ sidechain, clean up the mix, you'll be good. Maybe throw on a bit of isotope on the master just to give it more punch. The synths sound clean on this one, straight away. There, the snare's a bit loud compared to when the kick and all that comes back in, so maybe turn it down a bit. The synths sound clean. They sound really nice. Maybe just add like a rolling bass, similar to like one like this. I'll show you, for example. Yeah, one like that. Maybe put a bit of phaser on it, flanger, and then you'll be good. It'll open up the bass a bit more. But the synths sound good on that one, man. TJB. Don't know why it's not working for you, man, because as you can see, I'm getting emails through. So yeah, I don't know why it's not working. I don't know if you'll just copy that link there and then just compose it, paste it there, subject, drag your link or SoundCloud link in, and then you'll be good. But if not, just go on my page, and then it should be like a, for example, let's go on like the message thing here. Just send me a message of the track if it's on SoundCloud anyway. If not, then I don't know why it's not working there. But now we're moving on to another one, Shakira remix. Shakira. Here we go. Drum sound tight, man. Sound good already. Maybe sidechain the vocals just a tiny bit, so it's not very noticeable, but it's still there, so gives it a bit more bounce. Guessing this is the drop. In them little gaps there, do like a call and response, so it'll be like the bass. There, so do like a little effect, sound effect, and have a synth, just to do like a call and response type of thing. And maybe here take out the drums to give the listener a break from the drums, and then when the drop comes back in, it'll give them more impact because kick, clap, hi-hat all come back in. So maybe take them out here. I mean, it was uploaded 2 years ago, so it's a bit late now, but maybe in your future tracks. Yeah, take the drums out. When you bring it back in, it'll hit harder. Yeah. 2 years ago. Progressive House, back here again.
Following the waves of your gold, but I don't wanna wait to hold.
Lovely picture. Love it.
Following the waves.
I mean, yeah, it'll be more helpful to people who have got it on track on private, so they can go back and make the changes. If you send me a track that's 2 years old, I mean, maybe it'd help, but this guy needs help because it's in the title, so let's help him. With chords, as you said here, if you put chords in it sounds weird. Maybe try and use less subtle chords rather than more super sorry hissy type chords. You could use like see if I've got any examples. This pack here, by the way, Charlie Den's. I'm guessing it's Stella. Very good pack because you get all drums, stuff like that with it. But the presets are really nice. So. Stuff like that. Not less saw wave in your face hissy type. Or even just turn the cut off a bit. You put a low pass. That's on B. Try it on. Right there. So it's, you see it's not much high end. Because chords are really pretty much necessary in progressive house just to fill out the mid range. Also piano. You can also just add piano. Just compress the piano so the sustain's brought up a bit more. So it sounds like it's more sustainable rather than dipping out. Because piano can really fill out a mix. You'd be surprised at what it can do. So that sounds good, man. The leads sound clean. Sounds good, man. Move on back to Alex West. We're back. He's back. I don't know why your name just makes me think like you make Big Room, but we'll find out. Very fast though, so it sounds like future bass. Nice logo as well. That's a good one. Play, yeah. They noticed that. Yeah. I've said it multiple times now. Just add an EQ on the synths and dip out some of the 5 to 9k hertz because they're very hissy. It'll clean up the super saws and just the saw sound in general a lot more. I am listening on Beat Studio headphones. Yeah. I'll check it out in a second, Gecko. Thanks for sending, man. Appreciate it. We're getting... Oh, no, we've got 2 more. I'll probably go through these and then end it. Or if you just put in the chat, check mine so I know you're here and I'll listen to it now, because I don't want to check someone's who's not here and I'm wasting extra time. So if you just quickly put in the chat now, if you're so Gecko, you sent mine. Check mine. Is your one? This one here. I'll check yours first then, man. I'll see you here. I'll see yours in a sec, mate. When you run this. Oh, yours there. Oh yeah, I'll check that in a sec. Cool, yeah. I'll check in a sec, man. Sorry, man. This needs more of a fat sub bass in it. Sounds a bit too thin. Yeah, maybe reverse these two, because you have hi-hats here and then you take them out there. Actually bring them back in there. But yeah, straight away I can hear you just add a a fatter sub bass. You can either just add a camel crusher and cut off the low end, or use R bass, or use an EQ and just boost it overall. Yeah, so just add a fatter sub bass. I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, so just add a fatter sub bass. That's all I can really hear, really. But now we'll check out this one quick. Nice vocal chop already. I can hear that. Sounds good. Good track so far, man. Yeah. Yeah, I checked the Chippy Red one. Yeah, it was very aggressive. It was very good, man. Very good. There was something at right at the beginning of the drop, and it sounded like it was clashing with something in the sub bass. I don't know what it was, but other than that, I said when I checked it, it was just good, but there wasn't really much I could say. It was just aggressive. It would go off in clubs, but yeah, that was good, man. Oh. Behind in the dust, I wish that you just call me and leave me a message saying we shouldn't end this today. I told you I was sorry for making a mess and complicating your head like I did. And I wanna go back and live 1,000 lifetimes with you. And maybe try using something different other than Cashmere fills. I know they're so easy to, and then so they just sound the best a lot of times, but yeah, it'll make it a little more unique if you do your own build up or search for another newly released sample pack for a snare build up. So that's why I don't like using. So what I heard in the build-up is you hear a lot of like white noise and sweeps, and then it drops, and then you lose energy because there's not as much high end in the drop. So try and find like a pluck or maybe just a soft saw sound to make the drop sound more powerful than the build up, because when it was building up it had a lot of energy, and then you lose a lot of the hiss and the white noise in the drop, so it just sounds a little weaker. But that's all you really got to fix. Add a bit more powerful synths in the drop, and then you're good to go, man. You're good to go. Here we go. This is the, yeah, I think I missed this one. Pretty sure I did. And then we're on to Beast Games. We're on to Beast Games. So we're just going to listen to this Deep House one, and then we're on to yours, Beast Games, man.
Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gon' get you some. Smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. So if you want some love, then I suggest you go back there. It came from day to day. With you, it's always something else. Working my nerves. God knows that I don't deserve what you put me through.
See you there, bro. Right there.
For what you put me through, cause I've been so true to you. For what you put me through, cause I've been so true to you. All your sweet talk, baby this, baby that, but your lies ain't working now. Look who's putting down. See, I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down, but your lies ain't.
That sounds good, man. I like that little bass. The little high end. What's the word? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It makes it sound, it feels like the mix nicely, man. That sounds good.
Had to shut you down. Had to shut you down. What you put me through, cause I've been so true to you. For what you put me through, cause I've been so true to you. For what you put me through, cause I've been so true to you. For what you put me through, cause I've been so true to you.
That's good, man. That's very good. I like that. Got a nice swing to it. Little L root. Damn. Check out Elroy's music. Produced the instrumentals, so go over there and check it out. Sounds good, man. Not much I can really say. It sounds clean. Nice mix down. Sounds good all round, man. Good job, man. We're going to sleep. Right, I'll check yours now quick then. Even though Beast Games is right there. Well, I'll open that in a new tab. What one do you want me to check? Do you want me to check them both? Or what one do you want me to check first? Any. Right. I'll be quick with this one. This is a remix, so there's not much you can sidechain the bass line straight away. And maybe make a unique version of the vocal and pitch it down an octave, so you have the deep house low vocal, like like that. So it's like and just layer it under it, so it gives it more of a deep house feel. Maybe take out the kick here. So it's just a clap, the spaces and the vocal. Yeah. Good video that. I've only watched halfway through, or almost halfway through. So yeah, sidechain the vocal here, and maybe turn the kick up a bit because it sounds a bit quiet. Or just add all your drums to a bus and then just add a compression on the whole bus to compress the whole vocal. If you haven't got any special plugins, just use Fruity Compressor and just use the drums preset, and you're good. But yeah. Just turn your drums up, put them above the basses because that's what gives it rhythm, and then you're good to go, man. That was good. Nice remix, man. I'll leave you there. There you go. Nice little comment for you. Nice artwork, man. Straight away. That's just small little details like this, like the timer, the waveform.
The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass. 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again.
Nice and chill out, this one.
The stars
Very different.
drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory
Chainsmokers feel. Sounds like the same synth. Sounds good, man. Not really much I could say to add. George Crudgington, what you saying? Good old George, mate. Check your run now. Is this an original? Looks like it's an original. It's one more upbeat. Lisa, what are you saying? My college teacher, for anyone don't know, or was. Sounds good, man. Maybe try and the LFOs sound a bit crazy on the synth, so maybe make the sub bass a little more aggressive, because that's what yeah, gives it a bit more punch. And then make your kick sidechain compress it rather than just doing regular sidechain. Or even in general, even over the super saws, do sidechain compression, because then it will just give it the pumping feel. Yeah, LFO, yeah. But yeah, that's what I can really say. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. And we've got another one from Jack. Yeah, I'm still going, Lisa. Still going.
What I'm saying is no lie, no lie, no lie, no lie. Being with you is my medicine, is my medicine. You are so handsome and you free, ready as
Yeah, as an old school, them chords give it a nice old school vibe. Let's see what the drop is saying though, let's see. The bass is nice, that's a good bass. Just needs to be more fat. That's it. It's got potential though. That has a lot of potential. It just needs a bit of just a bit of mixing, just to make it a bit more fat in the kick and the sub. But that bass is nice, man. Maybe here you could add like a garage breakdown, because it has that old school vibe, so nice. Garage drums would suit really well here. And then it builds back up into the FM bass. Yeah, I'm doing a Psytrance part next week. Yeah, sounds good, man. Just work on a bit of compression on the drums, make them sound fatter, and fatten up the bass, and then you're on your way to a banger, man. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Another big room. Here we go. I don't know if this guy's still in the chat, but we'll find out. Is there anyone in the chat that's in here now? If you drop a message, I'll quickly give your one a listen first. Where's Gecko? You said your one's this one, right? And Ryan. Yeah, we'll listen to Gecko's first. What you got for us, Gecko? What you got for us?
You won't go fooling me twice now, baby. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. Yeah.
Nice vocals.
I let you get to me once now, baby, but I'll never let you in again.
Yeah, man, that song has that song has a lot of potential, man. Just work on it, and you'll get somewhere good with it, man. Good work, man.
I let you get to me once now, baby, but I'll never let you in again.
Good vocal, man. That's good, man. That sounds nice. That sounds good, man. You done a good job here, because it gives like a nice deep house vibe, but then you go into like a future bounce type drop, and it sounds nice, man. That sounds good. There we go. Nice breakbeat. I like it. right here I would expect like an FM drop in a deep house, but then it drops into future bounce tap. It sounds nice, man.
But I'll never let you in again.
Sounds good, man. Again, when I get tracks like this sent to me, it's like I don't know what to say because it just sounds nice. So, like, it sounds good. Like, not much I can really critique on it. Like, yeah, solid track is all I can really say, man. Good work, man. That calls a nice one. Here we go. It sounds good, man, already. Really like it. That is nice, man. Same thing again. The only thing I could really say is just throw an isotope on the master, man, and just use like a whatever preset, like a genre specific. There we go. A genre specific preset on isotope just to fan it out. But the mix down in general is nice, man. That sounds good. That bass is nice, man. Drums are nice. Top work, man. Again, solid mix down. You just need to work on getting the track louder, which is where the mastering comes in. So just lob an isotope on the master. Yeah, it's still a work in progress. It sounds you're in a good spot for a work in progress, man. Sounds good. Nice job, man. Send me the when you finally got it done. Send me an email again, so I'd love to hear the final result, man. That sounds good. Now we're on to Big Room. I don't know if this guy's still here, but we're going to zoom through it because I don't think he's here. I don't know. We'll find out. Again, Cashmere Phil. Try and find something different than Cashmere. Job sounded clean, man. Sounds clean, man. Again, the mix sounds nice, the kick punches through, the break sounds nice. The drop hits harder than the build up, which is nice. Sounds nice, man. Good work. That's your 5 months ago. You got any other ones? No. But that, yep, that's a nice pack right there because I have the exact same one. But yeah, good track, man. Nice work, man. Is anyone here that wants me to listen to their song now? Because I'm about to end the stream because I've been streaming for almost, or pretty much 2 hours. So I could probably do 1 or 2 more, and then I'm gonna end it here because it's a long one. So yeah, in a bit, man. In a bit. You're right here. What are you saying? And Diego, right there, and right here. A WhatsApp audio looks like. Sounds very orchestral. Sounds nice. If not a lot of you know, I love orchestral music, so. Yeah, listen to it in a minute, bro. I'm just gonna listen to Diego Sileo. I'll listen to his first, and then I'll get to yours. Well, I'm guessing that's just the same throughout, so I'll check your other one. Here's a SoundCloud link. Oh, it's the same thing. There we go, that's a lot easier. Oh, there we go. That's even nicer now. Sounds nice, man. Sounds good. Nice little mix between the fuse orchestra and nice bit of drums. What one's your name? Because I don't see your YouTube name on here, so what am I looking out for? No problem, man. That sounded good. Top one. Alex Houston, is it this one here? Nice. You need to stick stuff out in the build up because it builds tension. That was good. Well done. That's nice, man. Sounds different, man. That sounds good. Right there. Maybe add like a glitch fill. You can either go and use Kashmir's glitch fills. Number 2 has good ones. If I can find them. Where are they? Glitches. Maybe use like a glitch fill there. But yeah, just add a couple little, like small technical drum parts like glitch fills and just little small details in drums that only pop up a few times just to give it a bit more Groove. There you go. I was reading the chat. But yeah, that sounds good, man. Just the glitch fill, small details, and you're good to go, man. Nice. Uh, 6 left. I'll probably, as this actually went nice, really well, I'll probably do another one Friday, as it's only Tuesday. Friday or Saturday I'll probably do another one, so if any of you have more demos to send, send them and I'll probably do a live stream Friday or Saturday. I'll put a post up on my YouTube to let you know what time I'll do it. I'll probably do it at the same time, 5 o'clock, but just on either Friday or Saturday. I'll let you not know, but yeah, we'll leave it there. I'll listen to these when I get back on Friday or Saturday, but appreciate you all sending me demos. Actually got quite a lot. I was only actually expecting like 5 to 10 demos, but I actually got a lot. So I appreciate everyone sending me their demos, man. Diego, I got you. I got you, man. I got you. But it's not there. I don't know why it's doing that. Saturday, yeah. I don't know why it's not doing that, Diego. I don't know why it's doing that, Diego, man. He's done that twice now. I'm pretty sure you sent it before, right? Yeah. So, yeah. What one's yours, Diego? Let me know. Let me know. What one's yours? Big Room. See? I love Big Room, man. I love it. So I might have to check that one out, but I might have to save it for Saturday. But yeah, that was good, man. I enjoyed that. Surprised on how many tracks I got sent. The next live stream I'll probably work on music as well as listening to demos. Because I actually didn't expect to get this many. So best song. Damn. My favourite song was probably that Big Room song, man. Where was it? I think I added it to my likes. Yeah, the Children of Today remix. But there's also another one. I think it was on private. I think it was on private. Because it was released on a label. But this one was good, man. Yeah, the BPM switch right here. So that made it so much better. I don't know what's going on, Diego, but I've got another email. It's not working. I don't know what's going on, but we'll leave it for Saturday because I've been streaming for 2 hours and 6 minutes. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, Diego. I don't know if you're trolling me or what, but yeah. I'll speak to you a lot on Saturday. Thank you a lot for coming out. Appreciate the demo sending and stuff, and I'll speak to you a lot on Saturday, man. In a bit.